Las Vegas Discount.net's the best there is. Save up to 50% on your next Vegas trip. And travel, rental, shows, and tours. Find the deals you're looking for. Las Vegas Discount.net. Las Vegas Discount.net. If you're going to Vegas for deals that are the best, visit Las Vegas Discount.net.
FightNetRadio.com with Andrew and Lee, talking boxing, combat, sports, comedy, football, and everything kick-ass. All on FightNetRadio.com. Fight Net Radio!
Hola, soy Julio César Chávez.
And lights out, baby. Lights out all day.
This is Sugar Ray Leonard, and you listen to Fight Net Radio.
I mean, this is ridiculous. It's a radio show. It ain't a one-hour television spectacular.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
We gon' know. I got eyes and ears everywhere. I got friends all over the world, man.
Who gives a shit with White? He's a piece of crap.
With a tear in my eye.
Everybody, Andrew and I were catching up before we started, and we're all caught up. That way we don't talk about it on air and just get my ass into more trouble. My name's Lee Honish. Welcome to Fight Net Radio. First of all, it's on me for last Sunday, people, right? I'm the producer of Perfect Blue Studios. I do have partners. I have Bobby Capucci and his unbelievably and wildly popular Jeffrey Epstein show that is now approaching 100,000 downloads in less than 60 days. Jesus Christ, Andrew.
Unbelievable.
It's like our 2007 numbers all over again. And of course, my other partner, my longtime friend, and the guy who likes to talk boxing with me each week, and I'll tell you why he does it, because I make the dude laugh. Andrew Lapache. How you doing, Andrew?
How's it going, Lee?
You know how it's going, right? Am I not looking forward to tomorrow?
Yes, sir. Yes, you are.
Will it deliver on every level my warped mind thinks Vegas will be for me tomorrow night? Based on everything I just told you.
It'll be interesting. He's supposed to show up at 3.
Shout out to Will, wherever you are.
Yeah.
And by the way, thanks to Will for losing a bet and getting me a free gold nugget room tomorrow night. I am looking forward to it. Oh, and by the way, you cover the hotel fee too, bro. Shaka.
Hey,
I
when
should
you
make him buy me
see
a
him,
drink, right? Should I make him buy me a drink at the bar too? Would that be just dicky and just tossing into it?
when you see him, tell him to call me. My phone. Tell him about the phone.
I will.
All right.
Shout out to Will. We'll have him back on shortly. He's been working ungodly hours.
He should have been on. He should have been on this week, but he's a little prick. Okay, I'm gonna say it. I know Lee wouldn't.
At this moment, I'm not gonna say that.
I'm just fucking around. Seriously, Lee. Seriously, where do we start?
Wait, Andrew, till tomorrow night at midnight. He's not a prick in my universe.
Where do we start? Today.
All right. Let's start with me turning on the screen for everybody so we actually have a video. And sorry for the podcast people if I start over right here. That was a bonus segment for you. I'll probably start this on the video. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Fight Net Radio. Lee Honish, Andrew Lapache, bringing you the wonderful world of boxing. Go to FightNetRadio.com for all of your needs, all of the clicks, all of the links. My name's Lee Honish. That's Andrew Lapache. See, podcast people, I did it fast. Okay.
You sound like you're on crack there.
The coffee's kicking in. I'm going out tonight, Andrew, right? It's 7:00 on a Friday night. I'm going to go hit a little bit of music up in Pasadena tonight and then get a good night's sleep. Feed the sickly mother and the crazy father that I'm taking care of.
I'm past my bedtime right now. I should be proud of myself. 7:13 says on my computer. That's awesome.
I was talking to someone who I'm inviting over to Thanksgiving for the first time, right? she's a single mom, my business partner, right? And I'm inviting her over for Thanksgiving, and she goes, "Well, what time's it at? You guys probably eat late." I said, "No, they all have kids. Okay, I have parents who go to bed at 8. What are you talking about? We're white people. We eat in the afternoon. We're done by like 6. What are you talking about Thanksgiving at night? I don't even know what that means. Who does that?"
This week has been hard to stay up. I don't know what the hell. Last night the football game down. Monday night football game down. Like,
oh, don't get me started about Monday night's game.
Yeah, Oh, I know. Wow, that was a tough one.
2 weeks in a row, bro. 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, I seen the arm get tired on Monday night. It really did look that way, mentally and physically. The arm
think
looked
he's frustrated. I think he's at the end of the run, right? He's got a season or 2 left, and
he's got to be contemplating: do you retire a Charger, or do you try the 2 seasons with another team that potentially can go all the way? You know, he's a quarterback. If he hit them, we're talking Phillip Rivers, you guys. If he hit the market, he could get a team over the hump that was ready for it. Like, say the Bears, bro. You know what I mean? Like switch the quarterbacks real fast.
I'll even say this because my business partner is Andrew and I's most hated team, which is the Broncos, right? Look, even if he went to the Broncos for 2 seasons, they are literally like, you're a different team overnight. You've actually got a leader, you've got a veteran, and you've got somebody who can think on the field with a lot of weapons. Tough one.
Yeah, there's a lot of options for him, and I think that, and you're probably right. It's getting close to the end of the season. He might already be thinking about his final 2 years, because it should be his final 2.
We could do a big long show here, and we could talk about a lot of stuff. I think the most important thing is go to Fight Net Radio and then click on our Facebook link, right? And there
I can't even see it. Is that my stuff in front of you? What the hell's going on?
What do you mean?
Oh, that was me. There you go. Bam.
Yeah, okay. All right, cool. I think the thing Andrew actually wants to talk the most about is not Deontay Wilder at this minute, or this big ugly dude. No, that's not what you're interested in. I know what Andrew wants to talk about. He wants to talk about that. I ended my boxing career mugshot.
Oh, man.
I'd like to see him smile for the camera.
Rick Glacier is reporting that this mugshot was taken 5 weeks after the accident, Lee.
Okay, so for those of you who don't understand, we're looking at a mugshot of Errol Spence. Go online. You can go to Fight Net Radio. All you got to do is type in Fight Net Radio on Facebook. You'll find it. I did all my work. I'm a good marketer. And you will see the picture of Errol Spence. I posted it about an hour ago officially on the page. Thanks to Eastwick Sports for posting it up. So this is a 5-week-old picture of Spence, and he still looks like somebody beat him with a baseball bat.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. The face looks scarred. The eye looked like it was pretty.
There's bleeding. So there's trauma in the right eye. There's definitely trauma on the right side of his head. Scars all over his face. His lips are swollen for sure. He's not showing his teeth. So I'll just take a smiley guess that didn't come out really good either.
Right. So, yeah, I mean, they finally got the photo. What's weird is if you scroll down a little bit farther, earlier in the week, they tried to release a photo of him in a barbecue shop. Can you scroll down? It should have been on our page. We shared it. I shared it. I don't know if you've seen it.
Let's see. No.
There's a lot of jokeable stuff there.
No.
Yeah, not that one.
No.
Not that one.
No.
Maybe I didn't. Gosh darn it.
And I'll tell you the other thing I didn't post, which was Mayweather's big post about coming back in 2020.
Yeah, and Lee, there's so much to talk about. That's what I wanted to tell you,
bro. Why don't we just catch up on Sunday? That's all really good news. Okay, this is a betting show.
You're also missing
betting show we literally do every year. What news are we going to talk about on Sunday?
No. You know what we might be talking about? The new
Deontay Wilder losing out on $300 million?
No. The new punch you're about to see tomorrow night, bro.
Okay.
The punch that no man has ever tried to throw in the ring before. Deontay said he's bringing. The super duper? You didn't hear about it?
Oh my God, he's got a double Lindy punch.
You know what I mean? Oh, I could only imagine. He's so fucking WWE, it's pathetic, but whatever. You gotta love the guy. He has a career after boxing. Movies, WWE, line this man up, sign him up, he's in. He looked like Mad Max this week. Did you guys see him show up to the fights? What the fuck was he wearing?
Yeah,
I mean,
I know. All of his
he had
interviews.
he had the Black Panther necklace on at the weigh-in today. Like, the dude's awesome.
Yeah.
Deontay Wilder, he's growing on me. He just needs to keep winning.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Let's
Super duper.
just jump into this. And if we have time, all right, we're going to do a 45-minute show because betting shows need to be shorter and they do more views and they do more plays, Andrew. Just being brutally honest.
And we have Lee. Spence's picture drops. Mayweather's picture with Dana White drops. And Wilder is going to drop a punch. No man. You think of all the great fighters in the world.
All right, hold on. Wait. Do the first two stories again and I'll cover it correctly. Do the Spence thing, then the Mayweather thing, and I'll do it correctly. Go ahead. Wait, say it again.
We have the Spence picture dropping this week. We had the Mayweather Dana White picture dropping this week.
Tune in on Sunday for Fight Net Radio. Find out all the details. Sunday.
There you go. That's all you got to do, bro.
That's very good.
All right?
Teasers. You're giving teasers now.
Talk about Deontay Wilder and his craziness, shall we?
You're probably right, too. Will it be a double windmill? What is he gonna do? Is he gonna do a full 360 and like, oh jeez.
All right. So much to unpack about this fight, right?
And then the Victor Conte picture. What the fuck, Lee? Like, Lee, when I see Victor Conte, I immediately want to bet on the underdog. I'm dead serious. Like, dude, everyone's like, bro, that's the best Luis Ortiz has looked in his whole career. No shit. Victor Conte's in his corner, you guys. What do you think's going on? Oh, boy. Like, I thought it was a grandpa just taking a retirement check. I got to check myself now. I don't know, man. He's got the guy that changed baseball, kept Andre Ward undefeated.
Oh, here he comes. Praise to Allah. Well, no, I'm not Muslim, but it's just really cool to say praise to Allah.
That sounds, Deontay, I hope he didn't.
I'm telling you, he is doing does he actually have little pigtails with the little Brady ball in the back of his? God damn him. All right.
Look at this guy. He's 50 years old, bro. Look at this shit.
The 60-year-old dude has abs of steel. There's no way this guy's passing his medicals.
He's not passing the medical. He's not passing.
He's got wings. He's been drinking Red Bull. Wait, what's up with the dude in the background with the red burst stain on his face?
Dude, you gotta like how Ortiz looks, bro. You gotta like how he looks going into this fight. Oh, it's all about styles, man. And Deontay looks like Deontay, 219. Came in 7 pounds heavier, and I think than he did the last time, right? Wasn't he like 212?
Yeah, more more plyometrics, because he does all the plyometrics. Do you do plyometrics in the gym, Deontay? Yeah, I do all the metrics. Dude, you really said that? Like, if you don't know the answer, you just say, I don't know. I'm not a trainer. Probably. Not, I do all the metrics.
Look, that's the necklace, boy.
I don't even know what to say about this guy. He's so painful. And if you want to check out the video of watching us do commentary of their weigh-in, go to fightnetradio.com, click on the Facebook link. I'll make sure that this video by itself is up and running so you can enjoy every glorious minute of this 6-minute clip. Because this is just insanity.
He was winning the first fight early.
Wait, hold on. Is this WBC belt bigger than the regular WBC belt? It looks bigger.
It does, yeah. You're probably right. Maybe for the heavyweights, I don't know. Maybe it's not the same as the flyweight.
That's what you're going with, maybe for the heavyweights. And I'm still freaked out by the dude who has the birthmark on the side of his head. I mean, little makeup, dude. I mean,
Will you leave him alone?
Is he married at least? I need to see his hand. Maybe he has love already.
I thought the fight was going to be
There's a shoe
fast.
for every foot, Andrew. There is a shoe for every foot.
Why would he hire Victor Conte?
If you're my ex, there are many shoes that you can fit your feet into. Or is she the foot for many shoes? I don't know how that works. All right, sorry. Is that me being bitter again on the show?
Yeah, we're just going to move over.
I'm in a good place, bro. I'm in a good place. Maybe I need to meet that Fox personnel. She's not
Will they suspend him immediately after the fight?
I get to the fight. Seriously.
It's in line. Well, Victor Conte said if there's anyone that knows how to pass these tests, it's that man right there, right? And at 50 years of age, we are now going to say that 60, Luis Ortiz,
maybe 70.
He took training, serious this time? He did something this time that he didn't do when he was 26, 28, 30, 35,
Hold
40?
on. First of all, hold on. Let's just stop. He's been putting on that jacket now for literally a full 3 minutes and was struggling with it. Like it was confusing to him. Can we rewind that? Wait, I got to rewind this. Watch this.
Oh, my gosh.
Wait, like when we last saw him,
shirt.
he was
no,
putting
he
it on. Watch him. He's struggling with it. Like, it's complicated. Do you wear the sweater? I wear all the sweaters. Look, it's how did you do that, bro?
You leave him alone.
I wear all the sweaters. Listen, I know things. I know the truth. I have people all over the world. They report to me. I know everything.
We thought he was here to lay down.
I know what he's been training. And tomorrow night, I'm going to premiere a punch that's so devastating and so annihilating and so plyometricsing that I'm going to shock the world. That's right. You're not going to call me the bronze bomber. You're going to call me the gold bomber. That's right. The gold bomber. See that? Sorry, I'm just all out of bullshit to say for him. Oh, Deontay.
You gotta like him. He's good for the sport, man. He's not as big as he should be.
So here's the funniest part about the fight. Wait, let's talk about the funniest part of this fight, right? Which is really my favorite thing to discuss, right? He turned down how much from DAZN? How much did he turn down from DAZN?
From DAZN, he turned down upwards of 140 million. I believe the first contract was 120, but there was also a second contract on that table for 140 million dollars.
Okay, how much will he be making for the fight?
Nevada.
How much is he making, Andrew? Because we know the numbers.
Yeah. Nevada has released that Deontay Wilder tomorrow night will be taking home $3 million.
Okay, hold on, Andrew, because I've got to get my Steven Espinosa calculator out.
Okay, 4 fights.
Wait, $3 million divided by $140 million means that he has to fight, that would be 9? No, carry the 3. 3 goes into 4, 4 times. He has to fight, based on my math, like 40 times to make $140 million at $3 million a fight. Did I get that math right? Am I wrong? I'm actually going to get out my real calculator because I want to figure this out. Like, and everybody who's screaming at me, shut up, I'm a former banker. You think I'd know this stuff. $140 million.
Yeah, you're right, dude.
$3 million.
Yes, you are.
He has to fight. Deontay, you're such a tough. Equals. Yeah, no, I'm going to do it again because I keep thinking my math is wrong.
46 times, Lee. He
Dude,
would have to.
That's what it said. 46.66 times
right.
to be exact, right?
That's right. Yes, sir.
Did I get the math right?
I
saw the
math
number.
correct. Yes, sir.
Okay, for those of you who don't believe me, he has to fight 46.66667. So let's round up. 47 times at his current rate to get to $140 million. But Lee, all his fights won't be $3 million. Really demonstrate to me a fight where he's actually made more than $3 to $5 million a fight.
Yeah.
What, like, okay, so Fury's going to be his highest paid fight to date, right?
We hope. If anyone's been noticing, Fury hasn't been doing great in Las Vegas. So who's going to be generating those millions of dollars? We hope that their numbers on pay-per-view are going to make up for what they're not doing at the live gate. But both of these heavyweight champs, I mean, anyone see the weigh-ins today? What was there? Maybe 1,000, 2,000 people in there? Maybe.
Yeah, I sent Miggs without a press pass, and he was able to get us stuff. I'm like, yeah
exactly, bro. Exactly. And this is the heavyweight champ of the world. This is a guy who's knocked out, 41 of 42 opponents? Undefeated? Yeah. Like, seriously, like, come on. Al Heyman has failed Deontay Wilder so much in so many fucking ways. You can start on all the fights they've declined that racked up millions. Okay? Money that he'll never see again. Me and Lee, we tried to tell him, right, Lee? Didn't we tell him sign the fucking contract?
Sign the paper,
Sign
bro.
the contract. And now
what
today,
did Steven Espinosa say? No, bro.
Now today, we're reporting to you guys that this man,
Showtime. Loyalty to Showtime. Peace in the hood, y'all.
This man is making $3 million when he should have been making 20.
Every fight for the heavyweight champion should be at least a $10 to $20 million fight. Period. I don't even know what
his
like.
First
I don't even know what the discussion is.
Yeah, his first fights were supposed to be like whoever he wanted to. Then he fought Joshua twice, and then he got like a fourth option fight on whoever the fuck he wanted. Yeah. He was supposed to fight Dominic Breezel at $20 million. That fight ended in what was it? Was it 1 round or 2?
Making a solid $3 million on Saturday, Andrew. He's proud of that money.
With how much of that going to the state?
Okay, so you pay. I know this since I'm going through IRS stuff currently. He will be paying a minimum because it's all cash, right? So 20% right off the top just goes to paying tax. And then I'm going to take a wild guess that another 20% for the team management and everything else. So he's getting 60%. So 1.8 is his net. That's his taxable income. Let's say he has write-off at the end of the year. So what's his real net for a 2-round fight on Saturday night? He should make $1 million clean, plus or minus. Maybe 1.5, maybe. I mean, I'm being real fair if he sees half that money. I think he's going to make closer to, in his checking account, I can go buy me another, whatever he buys, right? A child, I guess. He buys a lot of children. $1 million?
I forgot what article they had where it talked about the breakdown of a payday in Las Vegas. And yeah, they do take a lot. Significant amount of those millions come away.
I think it winds up being like 33% of the fight or something ridiculous. I mean, it is something really that bad. So you're looking like in his bank account on Monday after training and interviews and everything, $1 million.
Anthony Joshua was annihilated by the. How do you compare Ruiz to Wilder going into that fight? Right, the most out of shape boxer America could fucking put in front.
He had
of Anthony
rappers,
Joshua.
And this is not an exaggeration. You can go to the Fight Net Radio video archive. He's got rappers and Coke cups strewn through his Bentley as he's driving around the streets of El Centro.
And he showed up like, 2 weeks before the fight? Hey, I'll fight him.
Yeah, I'll fight him. Whatever. It's cool.
He should be on the rematch. Right now, Deontay should be thinking about $80 million coming to him. He should be already on the rematch with Joshua. Instead, you're fighting for $3 million tomorrow night.
And then you've got a really risky, and then you're looking at a super risky fight with Tyson Fury.
Hey, I swear to God, no one wants to...
He beat you 10 rounds, bro. I don't want to break it to you. He beat you 10 rounds to 2. Now, don't get me wrong. Those 2 rounds were spectacular as shit.
Awesome.
You've got unbelievable power, bro.
Yep.
But I'm telling you, you should have saw the life in your eyes flicker when that dude sat up like the Undertaker in the 12th round.
and then started whooping your ass again.
Again.
He
Right.
gets up and starts handing it to him again, dude. It's like,
got-
bro, did you watch the last minute?
If I were Deontay Wilder, the last fight I want in the world is another fight with Tyson Fury for a measly $5 to $10 million.
Yeah, I think the highest there he would see is about 12 million, Lee. Really do. I
Right.
can't see how the fight generates more unless their pay-per-view numbers tomorrow come back in the at least the 500,000 mark. Because you got to remember, ESPN's got to pay Tyson Fury his 20 million. Man, he's making 20 million. Tyson signed the deal. Hello?
Right. Right.
You're B-side going into that, buddy. You're
Hey,
3
shout out-
million.
Hold on, while we're on the topic, I don't have my party horn because my mom's asleep, but bam, 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 bam. Shout out to Steven Espinosa on doubling down on boxing on Showtime. You're fucking killing it, bro.
This will be Sunday. Sorry, you
People,
guys.
literally, people talk so much shit. Like, back it up with something. I mean, seriously, you don't think your 2-year-old Twitter where you said Deontay was the classiest act? Like, I don't want to break it to everybody, but you guys get that this is not a Showtime event happening this weekend, right? I don't want to break it to everybody. This is a Fox Sport event. This isn't even old Fox. This is the new Fox, which is some kind of third-party media company that isn't even owned by Disney or Fox. Like, I don't even know what Fox is anymore,
Wow.
and I'm not even sure where their money's coming from.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, we know where the money's coming from. That's why it's short. It's the last bit of that funding they have through the PBC. That's why the money's not as what it used to be, though. They've done him dirty. Since he came out saying he was going to be loyal to Showtime, he has made nowhere near the money he would have made with DAZN or ESPN, and Showtime cut him.
Right.
Showtime cut him after one fight. They're like, yeah,
it's too much money. We're out.
Yeah.
But we're doubling down on boxing. We're just going to double down with boxers who want like $5,000 to fight.
The process is being made to drop everything in my household too. Cable will be gone here probably by Christmas.
Look, the kids are going to want the Disney Channel, right?
Oh,
That's reality,
that's coming.
right?
Yes. Yep.
You and I are going to have. I have Hulu. I have at this point I have Hulu. I have Netflix, and that's it, right? I can watch my fights online. Like I can get it. Like I can go to
and DAZN.
Okay.
Do you have DAZN yet?
Why do I need it?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Should I do an infomercial right now on how to watch fights for free on the internet?
DAZN and Disney, you're done. Okay, everything else is for fun.
Shout
DAZN
out to
and Disney.
FrontRowSports.
It's like $30. $30 and almost all your sports is covered.
Type in Front Row Sports, people.
And that's me doing DAZN at $20 a month. You do the $99 for the year, it's even cheaper than that, right? So
listen, Andrew, 3 weeks ago, I'm sitting in a bar with a friend, right? The one I'm not allowed to name out loud because
we would like the sport to grow. We're not
I'm
trying
sitting in an El Torito that doesn't have any football coverage, right, Andrew?
Yes.
And she says to me, I would love to watch the Broncos game. I said, I can make that happen. She's like, you can with your computer? How? You have the NFL package? I said, no. And I typed in Front Row Sports and I put on the Bronco game. She goes, this is amazing. I said, yeah, and it's in high def. Come on.
I hear you. I'm just trying to help the sport, Lee.
Since the NFL already has all the money and literally is yanking the chain of Colin Kaepernick in such a public and ridiculous way, I can't even believe they did the public workout, Andrew. We really need to do a show just so we can talk about the Colin Kaepernick.
That was a public workout that kind of blew up in their face when they didn't allow Kaepernick to bring his own cameras. They're saying that the NFL wanted this workout to happen because of the negotiations that are supposed to happen with the union and the
part of the agreement. Right.
new agreement. So they're trying to
the guy
warm
got
up.
blackballed
Yeah, they're trying to warm up to everyone. So they want to bring Kaepernick back, show them they're reaching out, they're doing their thing. Well, Cap kind of flipped the script on them, started demanding these things the NFL said no to. You know, the NFL probably wants all videos to themselves, right? And
Andrew, I just realized we have a new dynamic happening on the show.
what's this?
With me now having a female friend that's white, I might have to be nice to white people.
Oh, geez. Yeah, that's a good.
That'll make
good
your white
idea
friends happy, right?
Well, yeah. Hey, I love the meme. What is the movie? Oh, now you made me lose it. What's the movie with the kid where the brother's doing the fucking tryout in the middle of nowhere? What is fucking what is the? I hate you, Lee. Just because you talked, you made me forget it all. Just because you opened your mouth, and it's not even to come back to me, are you?
Look, I still have 20 minutes to fill, and it's going to take us 2 minutes to discuss the outcome of this fight. I'm just stretching. Because nobody got a show on Sunday, and apparently people like our banter, Andrew. It's part of the fun of the show, right?
We had great topics. Lee wants to keep to Sunday, you guys. Blame him. Don't blame me. I'd be all over
I
Floyd.
want a real show on Sunday, right? Because everybody deserves a real show out of me because I haven't been myself for, 6 weeks, Andrew?
Yeah.
I mean, at least 6 weeks of...
It's been bad.
Been a long 6 weeks with my family. I didn't even tell you this stuff with my daughter. Oh, my God.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Doctor's appointment with, now you need an MRI. What?
Not good.
And maybe my ex can call me right now so I can find a new reason to destroy another human being. Let's get to it, shall we, kids? The reason you really showed up here, which is, Lee, Andrew, you are so consistently good at making us money at boxing. Can you find us a way to make money on this fight? So let's talk about it. The Sporting News did a breakdown just a little while ago. Deontay Wilder, 41-0-1, looks to defend his WBC heavyweight champion for the 10th time as he meets Luis Ortiz.
Undefeated, huh? That's cool.
Yeah, very nice, right? We just eliminate the... Can I fix it? Wait, can I fix it on the screen? I mean, it's a typo. It was only 5 hours ago. It won't let me type in a 1, Andrew. By the way, I'm not making this up for everybody. This was written 3 hours ago. And now
the undefeated Luis Ortiz.
Wait, listen. If he's announced at the Grand Garden as undefeated, I'm literally going to fall out of my chair. I'm literally going to fall out of my chair. I will have to call you in real time just to scream out loud. The now undefeated Luis Ortiz, who's 31-0 with 26 KOs, he never lost to Deontay Wilder. It's a highly anticipated rematch. Why would it be a rematch, you idiots? This is the Sporting News, Andrew. Look at their website numbers. Look at the numbers on this website. They're one of the top websites in the world, Andrew. This is Sporting News. This is the Sporting News. Steven Muehlhausen, bruh. It's clearly Luis Ortiz to Deontay Wilder, right? I didn't make a mistake here. It was written 3 hours ago, and there's a typo in line 2, sentence 1, paragraph 1. Luis Ortiz is currently undefeated going into a rematch with the guy that he lost to. I'm not crazy, right? This is really happening, right?
Yeah, that's really happening. It's a typo.
All right. Here's a complete betting guide to Deontay Wilder from the Sporting News. Let us review it, Andrew. Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz. 2 odds are fighter odds. Deontay Wilder is minus 650. Luis Ortiz is plus 475. What that really means in English, you're looking at about a 5-1 underdog in this fight, plus or minus, depending on who you bet it with, what hotel you bet it with, if they're taking the bet at all. They give you a breakdown on how to bet it. We've done it a million times.
I'm going to tell you what, man. Vegas
5-1.
Vegas is begging people to bet on this fight. Can you believe it? Look.
Well, here's why it's crazy, Andrew. When this fight started, look right here. When the fight first went off, Wilder was minus 190 and he was plus 165. That's where the lines opened.
So everyone's been betting Wilder. Yeah, so everyone bet Wilder. That's what happened.
When the line went off and you got Wilder at minus 190,
yeah.
Thank
Floyd
your lucky
dropped
stars.
5 million. Floyd dropped $5 million on the opening thing. I'll tell you that right now. Minus 190 for Wilder Ortiz 2. Did anyone see the first fight? He fucking knocked him out, people. Hello. He knocks him down in round 4. hurts him in round 6, and knocks him out in round, 10 or 11? Hello. Yeah. Minus 190, Floyd sends his guys right over to every casino, all 7 of them. Go, 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 go.
That's why he's waiting to 2020 to come back. He's making sure that his bet pays off first. If his bet pays off, he won't be back till 2021.
Duffel bags for everybody. Holy shit. Minus 190. Lee, I'm taking plus 650. What the fuck? That's still almost guaranteed money, bro.
Well, okay, let's discuss it, right? You bet 650 to win 100, right? Hold on. I'm going to explain this in banking terms for everybody. Let me get my Lee bank calculator out. If I take 650 and divide it by 100, I get, hold on. No, it's 100 divided by 650. There you go. You make 15% on your money. Andrew, are you making 15% in the bank right now?
Well, if your grandfather in, but no.
Look, I do investments for a living with real estate, Andrew, and I'm telling you that every investor I know will take 10 to 20% on a house flip with millions of dollars involved, okay? You're telling me that I get 15% if I bet on a sure thing? I'm explaining this to all of you who are going, I would never bet on this fight. It's 15% on your money. That's you couldn't even get 15% on Floyd's fights.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. That's how you guys got to think of it. Lee's taking us to the banking aspect. Think of it as
think about your shitty. Okay, I'm going to talk to all of you that are union laborers, refrigeration guys, friends of Andrews, family of Andrews, and then the ancillary people who listen to the show. Currently, you know that $1,000 you have in your savings account that's making 3%, where you keep going, I seem to be paying all my money in tax. Right. That's because you're making so little in interest. It's all just paying off the tax on the interest you're making. It's kind of a banker scam, right? And for those of you who think you're making killer money on the stock market, let me help you out. You have no stock in your portfolio making you 15% in 24 hours. That's like basically saying, I bought Bitcoin today. It went up by $15 and then I got paid. Okay. I don't want to take you guys to school or get mad on this topic, but 15% is a no-brainer for this fight. Like if you're not backing up a truck at minus 650, minus 550, minus 500, minus whatever. Now, here's the thing that I'd be afraid of and why I wait till the last minute. If that line drops down to like 3, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, like something really crazy right before the fight.
But Lee, it won't, because it started at minus 190 and everyone started fucking betting it. So they're never going to bring it back. The money's already too high for Deontay. That's why they had to bring it higher.
I agree.
So it's not going to come down. The guys that got it at 190, they killed it. Those are your serious gamblers that watch these opening lines.
On your money. That's a no-brainer. You're making 70 some odd percent.
Dude, you're
now I'm in full banker mode, right?
Yeah, 75% you're killing it at minus 190 for Wilder Ortiz too.
Come on. All of you in your homes are listening to this tomorrow morning or watching this as a video. Let me help you out.
That's almost making half.
Right?
Dude.
You give me $200 and in 24 hours, I'll give you $300. Look, I borrow money a lot for housing, Andrew, and for flips. And I deal with a lot of unscrupulous people. Recently, I was investigating a $10,000 loan because a friend of mine needed it to save their house. And even those terms weren't like that. They just weren't. I mean, they wanted like 20 or 30% back on the money that I borrowed, but, right. They wanted like $2,000 on the money plus the VIG, right? I'm telling you guys, you're getting 15% for free overnight with this fight. I mean, there's no way. I expect Luis Ortiz to have a heart attack after he walks in the ring. Like he's so jacked up and he's so out of control.
The only thing that made my hair stand up today was seeing Victor fucking Conte, a drug cheat. I watched a guy that had multiple dudes on steroids, and that got me excited about the fight. Before that, I have Ortiz going down in 3 rounds, dude. I bet Ortiz in the first fight. I actually had him a live underdog, okay? In the first fight, he gave Deontay all he could. But people, it wasn't enough. So how do you expect a year and a half, 2 years later that he's now going to throw extra punches? Well, with that being said,
now Andrew, let's be honest. Now Deontay has the triple Lindy punch, right?
I know
can-
the super duper's coming tomorrow, buddy.
The Bud Bunny windmill punch, right?
What you gonna do, brother, when Deontay Wild runs wild on you?
Easy, Hulkamania.
I'm telling you.
Oh my God! 3 trends to know from the sporting news. Let's see how many typos we have here. Wilder and Ortiz met in March of 2018. They got that right. With Wilder coming back after nearly getting KO'd on his feet in the 7th round to win via a 10th round TKO. Number 2, since the first fight in March 2018, Wilder is now 1-0-1. He went to a thrilling split draw with the lineal heavyweight champion Tyson Fury in December and proceeded to notch a first-round KO over Dominic Breazeale, right? Ortiz has stayed active by competing 3 times and going 3-0 against people you've never heard of by the name of Razvan Kajun, who is back selling falafel in New York in the 2nd round by TKO. He beat Travis
He's got
Kaufman,
a hot dog stand in the corner in New York somewhere, Lee.
Razvan. I know him. I bought a hot dog from him on my last trip to New York. Travis Kaufman, who I thought really professionally was a surfer. It was the wrong Travis Kaufman. I thought he was a skateboarder or a surfer. And he won via 10th round TKO on the undercard of Wilder Fury and capped off in March by beating Christian Hammer, who I thought was a female fighter, right? Isn't that her name?
Yeah.
Christina Hammer. And that was a unanimous decision. So everybody take a deep breath on Luis Ortiz. Before he agreed to the rematch with Ortiz, Wilder already had another fight lined up, scheduled to take on Fury in February 2020, but the 2008 Olympic gold medalist wanted to stay busy, and because of the special bond he has with Ortiz, he shares with their daughter having medical conditions. Aww.
But what does that even mean? I don't even know what that means.
Nothing. It means
what
nothing.
the fuck? So what? They wanted to make some money together? I don't understand what that last sentence means.
This means you're watching pro wrestling.
A fixed fight. I know, right? Jesus.
This is straight up. This is straight up. I'm hitting the canvas. I just don't know which round is going to pay out the most money.
And Lee, and that's what I was totally going on. Dude, he's 50 years old, that people are saying, right? The guy looks 50. He does not look.
I mean, he looks great.
He doesn't look younger than Floyd Mayweather. Hey, that's bullshit. He's supposed to be younger than Floyd Mayweather, bro. They're saying he's 40. Mayweather's what, 42? You're lying, Ortiz. Stop lying. So whatever. Ortiz is older. The only thing that turned me was fucking Conte, bro. Like, Conte can make people's bodies do things they didn't do before. Sorry, it's true. It's a fact.
I used to have a coach like that, Andrew.
Matter of fact, that's how he got busted.
Remember when I had a coach like that and I went to the Pan Am
Come on,
games,
stay
Andrew?
with me here. His shit was too good. He had so many athletes breaking records. Oh, you know that one in the Bay Area that never lost since he was 14? Guess where he went? Yeah, buddy.
So what you're saying is that my coach / friend was actually Victor Conte all the time. 3 things to watch for in this fight: how each guy can look to correct the mistakes they made from the first time around. For Wilder, he will be able to stay off the ropes because that's when Ortiz did his best work, including almost upsetting the apple cart by pulling off the upset. For Ortiz, continuing to pump the jab is imperative. He doesn't own a jab. What does this sentence even mean? I haven't seen Deontay Wilder use a jab yet.
No. Yeah, he can't. Wilder don't throw a jab.
For Ortiz, it's continue to pump the jab.
Ortiz,
Yes,
sir. And you know what? All right, go ahead.
At times he'd throw hard jabs to send Wilder back and keep him at bay. When did he throw it? That's when Wilder was able to uncork his right hand. Number 2, Wilder has to get off to a quick start too often in his fights, most notably in the first fight with Ortiz, Fury, Gerald Washington, Artur Spilska. Wilder comes out too slow, falling behind on the scorecard. Yes, he's...
You see how far they're reaching with the Washington and Spidska? Come on. Seriously, who the fuck are those guys?
Spilska, say it correctly. He's back in his Norway country right now, Andrew, selling hot dogs in Norway. Yes,
he's
roared
been
back.
knocked out a few times.
It's a good gig. Yes, he's roared back with the once in a generation power with the vaunted right hand. And I'm not going to lie, as much of a hater as I appear to be about Deontay Wilder, that is a scary right hand. Okay.
Power's real.
I mean, I'm
Power's
telling
real.
you, it's like Tommy Hearns. I
The power
don't even know
real.
how to describe it because
Look at Ortiz is 40. Yeah, right. Get this shit out of here. He's 40.
but there will come a time when the right hand doesn't get the job done. Wilder said on Tuesday at the Grand Arrival that there's more to him and he has a vast array of boxing skills that we have yet to see, I guess. Under the tutelage of former U.S. Olympic medalist Mark Breland, he showed a bit of it with the scintillating left hook that almost finished Fury in the 12th round. Number 3, Ortiz's stamina will play a significant role. Remember, Ortiz is 40 years of age. What a lie. That must be a typo. Wait, let me see if I can fix this on the screen too. He's not undefeated and he's not 40.
Yeah.
Typically, when a human being gets older, the gas tank isn't what it used to be even 5 years ago. That's why you hire Victor Conti.
Yeah,
you could see in the first fight that Ortiz was too often going spurts and then dance around the ring and regain some of his energy. And that's when he was 38. Fast forward to now, and his cardio isn't going to magically turn 20 months later unless Ortiz magically found the fountain of youth. He did.
Wow. I mean, I hate that you read this.
And here is the Sporting News prediction. It's hard to pick against Wilder in this situation. Look at what happened when they fought before. As a result, shouldn't change. Ortiz didn't test himself against quality opposition to get him into a better prepared for what could possibly be his last shot at glory. If Ortiz is going to have any shot at pulling off the upset and causing an eruption in the heavyweight division, and it would, he's going to have to come out fast and let Wilder know the first time was a fluke and things are going to be different. However, that isn't going to happen. This is the best line of the whole article. However, that's not going to happen. There's too much on the line for Wilder. He understands what's at stake with a highly lucrative rematch with Fury on the horizon, along with possible unification bouts against Ruiz or Joshua. The Bronze Bomber is going to come back.
Why are we...
What did I miss?
Go ahead.
The Bronze Bomber is going to come and look to make an example of Ortiz like he did when he blasted through Brazil in his rematch with Bermain Stervine in 2017 in one round. Place a few dollars on Ortiz, as that's the number is high considering how skilled he is inside with extension amateur pedigree of 400 amateur fights.
That's him covering bases. And then look what his prediction is.
Yeah, here's his pick. Deontay Wilder, second round KO. Yeah, right.
And tells you to he just told you to throw your money out the fucking window. Yeah.
Right. This is stupid. I'm telling you guys, make 15% all day. Go get the college fund. I mean, seriously, short of Ortiz walking in the ring and literally leveling him in the first round. And I mean leveling him like he's Mike Tyson, right? That's the only, that would be the only thing where I go.
No. Ortiz can box his way to a close fight. Yes, he can. He did it the first time. The thing is, can he throw enough punches to get him where he was in that 7th round? This is almost 2 years later, a year and a half later, okay? He's not 40. We know he's older than that. We know he's making $1.5 million on the way out. And in the sport of boxing, that's a success right there. That's a successful career right there. He's above 40 and he's making $1.5 million probably in his last shot at the title. Ortiz needs to hold in this fight. In the first fight, he tried to trade too much. Even when Deontay hurt him, and he hurt him a lot, that single right hand, Ortiz would not hold on. He kept trying to punch. The jab was a good advice. The jab does play a lot in a Deontay fight because Deontay don't punch like a regular fighter, and he can be hit with the jab a lot. The jab can also nullify Deontay's windmill-like punches. Got to go back to, can he throw enough of them? In the first fight, he was winning, but Deontay was actually playing nervous the first 4 rounds. He was very nervous in the fight. Everyone needs to know that was his toughest match to date. Tomorrow, Deontay might not be as nervous. He might go in there round 1 and start wallowing, just giving it to Ortiz, having no fear. He's already knocked the man out. He's already fought in Fury. He's already dropped Fury. We all know in his mind he thinks he won that fight. He thinks the ref did a long count and Fury was knocked out in the 12th round. So Ortiz has this going into the fight. I don't know if he's going to be able – look, I have the third round. They said second. I have third, people. The only thing that I said made this fight even interesting tomorrow night is the fact that he has a known lab rat. What's the nice way to say what Victor Conte is? He has he has a mad scientist in his corner that has been known to make athletes almost unbeatable. I gotta tell you guys again, the reason why he failed in the Bay Area, he had so many fucking records, they started investigating him. The guy had records for every sport that he had an athlete in. I don't know when he worked with Andre Ward, but even Andre Ward is a successful story in the Conte's book, right? Undefeated since he was 14. I don't know when he started, but if he was bragging to people about his clients, he has a boxer that never lost since the age of 14.
Final answer for this fight. Third round, KO, end of story.
Yeah.
All
You've
right.
got to think. The 3 fights that Al Heyman gave Ortiz to get this rematch were a payout for this rematch. Correct,
I agree.
Lee?
I agree.
3 names. We don't really, Travis Kaufman being the biggest one.
Well, he's a surfer, dude. I mean, when he's not on a skateboard or he's
So that's how I was going into this rematch. Yes, I thought Ortiz was, like they said, hey, these guys are friends because of some medical condition, and I don't want to make that sound small on their daughter's part.
Right. We'll take it to the 6th round. It's got the highest odds. We'll all make money.
Jeez almighty.
That could happen,
really
dude.
Say that.
Can you imagine holding
Matter of
5
fact,
rounds and then a bad
Lee
time?
Honish just gave you guys a tip. Everyone, fuck what those guys are saying about put your money on the long shot. Do what Lee just fucking said right now.
Pick
If
the
they are
highest odd
doing
round.
rounds, go to the later rounds and get the highest one. Throw a little money on that and see what happens, because he might be right on
Because
that.
we saw Floyd do it.
We saw Floyd do it. Oh,
He
right in front of our
literally ended
eyes.
his fight in the highest odd round.
Fuck.
Sorry, everybody.
Hey,
I hate to
Lee,
be the,
Lee,
I hate
wait.
to be the guy
Lee,
who's
I love
on punch
it though. I came on here and I'm like, oh, there's no way an MMA guy can do that. Blah 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 blah. He's gonna knock him out in 2 rounds, 3 rounds.
No.
The guy carries them for 10, stops him on 18-1 because there was fucking gambling involved in that fight.
Yeah.
Then fast forward a year, he fights some little Asian over in Japan. There's no money line. He knocks him out in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. And now you got 2 guys talking about their kids and money, and they're not getting paid anything for the fight.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you drop $100,000 on round 7 where you got it at 22-1?
You guys got to look at that. Ooh, that's a good one, Lee. You got to,
Right,
Lee.
or
You got to
whatever it
look at
is.
that.
I'm going to.
If they're
I'm
doing
going
rounds,
to-
yes.
I'm going to bet on 2 things, right? I don't care about the 15%. Although if I was like going to Vegas, you know how I bet Vegas, everyone. I have very simple rules. Pay for your weekend, pay for your drinking, pay for your food, pay for your show, pay for your hooker. Okay? Those are my rule of thumbs for Vegas. How much does that cost? How much do I have to bet on Deontay Wilder to win to pay for that weekend? That's the first thing you should be looking at. Don't look at, I'm going to pay for my kid's college future. Stupid bets, okay? Go play mega bucks, okay? You got a better chance. So if you're not just looking at the 15% and literally paying for your weekend in Vegas, then my second piece of advice would be look at which round has the highest odds. If these guys are in cahoots and this is pro wrestling, man, I'm strongly going to look at a round that's paying 20 or 30-1. I just am. I mean, there's no way I can stay off of it. I don't care if it's round 11. I don't care if it's round 10. I don't care if it's round 12. It won't be 12. 12 will drop. It'll drop exponentially. Like the biggest payoff round in my mind without even seeing the prop bets right now. And if you want to see the prop bets tomorrow, I should be in Vegas by about 11 or 12. I will go to the MGM Sportsbook and I will post on Fight Net Radio on our Facebook page which will also show up at fightnetradio.com. I will put the prop bet sheet up so you guys can look at it and you can bet on it at your watch parties tomorrow.
The Lewis Neri fight, Emmanuel Rodriguez, was canceled. They both didn't make weight. I believe it was Neri that team that couldn't come to an agreement. Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah. No. Well, you know what? To be honest,
the only
with
fight
you,
on the card that's even halfway worthwhile is Santa Cruz and Flores, right? I mean,
I hear you, but that Neri Rodriguez was a decent scrap. That got. Well, I guess it got scrapped today.
It's scrapped, so I'm over it, right? Like, here's my whole plan, Andrew. I'm going to show up at 1 and get my credential and maybe watch the kids fight for an hour and then head over to the hotel and check in. Shout out to Will. Thanks for the great evening. Have a drink, maybe see Bobby Capucci. Go over to the sports book with the old bookmeister, Bobby Capucci. Maybe you guys will see some bonus video at Fight Net Radio from the biggest bookie in all of Las Vegas. And maybe do an episode of Jeff Epstein while I'm there. Check in, right? Get myself all cleaned up. Head back to the fight at what, 6, 7, 8? I mean, I only need to show up for the heavyweight fight at that moment, right? There's nothing else to see. Like, we're not going to talk about anything but Santa Cruz and the main event. Like, there's no fight that I need to cover here.
Yeah.
There's no fight here that we're going to talk about on Sunday morning. I'm sorry. I mean, if we're being really realistic.
Callum Smith. I mean, if you're talking about all of them, Callum Smith is fighting, I believe, on DAZN tomorrow.
DAZN. This has nothing to do with me. Has nothing to do with Fight Net Radio on tour. I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to set it up. Meet and drink. If you're stupid enough to be in Vegas and paying for this fight, and you are a Fight Net Radio fan, hit me up on social media. It's Lee Honish. I'm not hard to find. It's not even remotely hard to find considering the number of pages I have. Type in Lee Honish. You'll find one of my pages. I'll get a notification. I'll be down in the press area. I'll be back around 6 o'clock at the fight. I will, as you are one of the fans of this show, you don't need a special word. You don't need anything. You just had to listen to this or watch this video. I will buy you a beer. I'm all in, Andrew. It's a meet and drink tomorrow night. A last-minute meet and drink with Lee Honish.
Very nice.
Am I not the best to our fans?
Yes. Very nice.
Now, I'm going to be honest. In the past, when I know you guys are actually at the fight, I will say that I have been known to hide at fights because I know there are many of you at the fight. And usually when there are, say, 20 or 30 of you rushing me for drinks, I'm just being honest. I've been known. I personally think none of you are going to be stupid enough to have paid money to go to this fight. That's what I'm betting on. And this just makes me sound like a cool host going, you buy Fight Net Radio people drinks at fights? We have historically. Andrew knows this for a fact. I've shot photos. We've done crowd stuff. We've done all kinds of stuff throughout the years. I'm literally just going to the fight because, well, it's the perk of doing this show. But, oh, wait, I forgot. And Will's paying for my hotel. Oh, sorry, I forgot that part too. So it's a free trip to Vegas, right? I'm taking the Prius, Andrew. I'm taking my mom's Prius. Like, it's going to cost me $10 to get to Vegas, for God's sakes. Like, why wouldn't I do this? I'll buy you guys a drink. I don't care. I'm all in. I mean, what is it, a $15 beer right now? Jesus. $15 for a beer. Who broke the window? Everybody go to fightnetradio.com. It's fightnetradio.com. Click on Facebook. You don't even have to do that. Scroll down on our Facebook feed.
Yeah.
Right there. Right there. You can see a picture of Victor Conte and Luis Ortiz. Our Facebook feed is there. We also have one of the most extensive Google news feeds of boxing. It is the most
vitamins and supplements. Oh, how nice. It just sounds cute. Vitamins and supplements.
The king of vitamins and supplements.
Oh,
He
shit.
is Mr. Snack. Good times, Andrew. Good times.
What if he won Manuel Marquez's ass tomorrow? He's not getting up, Jim. I'm be like, oh, fuck. Plus 475, man.
Go to fightnetradio.com. On Sunday, Andrew and I will cover everything. And look at this. Canelo Alvarez, rumored. There's just so much to talk about on Sunday. We'll just get to it. As well as everything else we talked about here. Of course, the results of the two fights we talked about, because I'm only watching two fights. I mean, they're serving media dinner at 4 o'clock. Even I'm not willing to go back and have media dinner. Like, this is just comical. I mean,
His
seriously,
muscles
this
ripping through the shirt, dude, and he's 50. Is
he's
he
only
gonna do
40,
it?
Andrew, and he's
No,
undefeated, for
whatever.
God's sake.
He's
Undefeated,
younger than
Andrew.
Floyd.
Have respect for an undefeated fighter.
And he's undefeated.
And he's undefeated. If you guys want to, and I'll say it again, if you guys want to see the prop sheet, I'll get the, when I go to get my credential, I'll get the MGM prop sheet and bet sheet. I will shoot it. It will be on Fight Net Radio about noon tomorrow. Please click like, share our page. Click like. We don't really have it on our Fight Net Radio page, but certainly, let's see how we're doing with traffic. Oh, we lost our local traffic, Andrew. We need more traffic here. Terrible. We're slowing down as a website. Bill Trio might be beating us right now. See what happens when you don't do a show for 1 week? Nobody goes to your website. Go to fightnetradio.com. For the 12 of you that listen to the show and the, 14,000 of you that watch the video. If you are in Vegas, all you got to do is hit me up. If you're on social media, just click on the notification button or type in Lee Honish and you are at the fight. I'll come and find you. I might even sit with you and watch the fight. You never know. And don't talk boxing with me, because nothing more than Andrew and I hate than talking boxing with fans. I mean, I'm just being honest. We really don't. I mean, really, it's a thing. It's really a thing. Tell them it's a thing. Back me up on this.
Yeah.
Fight Night Radio. FightNetRadio.com with Andrew and Lee, talking boxing, combat, sports, comedy, football, and everything kick-ass. All on FightNetRadio.com. Fight Night!